Remember when there wasn't any tech news and instead people would just hunt and gather? If so, how do you remember that? How old are you? Samsung's latest flagship SSD is dying faster than whatever the opposite of Keith Richards is.
Twitter?
Robbie Kahn of news site NeoWin reported that his 990 Pro SSD's health rating, which reflects the capacity and effectiveness of the drive, dropped to 98% in a few days before even filling the 2 terabyte capacity. For reference, the drive is rated for at least 1,200 terabytes written, which basically means that Kahn should have been able to overwrite the entire capacity of the drive 11 times over before its health dropped by 2%. If I've learned anything from the dairy aisle, a lot of people seem passionate about 2%, so it matters. That also seemed to be the case when Kahn posted his findings on Reddit before he published the article. Many commenters stated that they were seeing a similar, quicker than normal SSD death. One user on Twitter said he saw his health drop by 36% after writing less than 2 terabytes. Kahn said he tried to RMA the faulty SSD, but Samsung sent it back to him saying there was no defect found. They eventually reversed course after the story gained traction because they truly care about what their customers think about how they treat their other customers. Google is being sued again, but this time it's the US Department of Justice. Again, actually the lawsuit was filed this Tuesday by the DOJ and 8 states, making the ongoing Games of Google lawsuit bingo a bit more interesting. This new lawsuit focuses squarely on Google's hold on the digital advertising market, with the US Attorney General leveling accusations that Google had weakened, if not destroyed, competition in the ad tech industry. Okay, that's not fair. Meta helped destroy it too. In a press release yesterday, the DOJ took issue with the tech giant's control of the largest ad exchange, the tools to sell ads, and even the tools to buy ad inventory. The government body accuses Google of multiple counts of anti-competitive behavior, including acquiring competitors, though I'm sure Google likes to think of it as making new friends, but buying them and then consuming them and spitting out the ones that are no longer necessary. That's BFFs 101.
You guys don't eat your friends?
And there's been a major leak about Apple's upcoming mixed reality headset, courtesy of dependable source Mark Gurman, or as I like to call him, Germtongue. Grima Germtongue. Apparently the headset is likely to be named Reality Pro, which sounds like a subscription upgrade for existence.
I'd pay for that.
I'll take a side of death. And will feature hand-eye tracking capabilities to allow you to launch applications without a controller. Whatever, we've seen that before. What is intriguing is the avatar functionality. Supposedly, when you FaceTime another headset user one-on-one, the headset will realistically render your faces and bodies in VR to make you feel like you're speaking in the same room. If you add any more people to the call, it won't work since it would require too much processing. I mean, this one's supposed to cost just $3,000. You want VR parties, you'll have to get the Pro Reality XDR. Fittingly, the headset will also be able to function as an external display for the Mac, which makes it only the second most expensive Mac monitor Apple has ever made. Allegedly, Apple's in discussion with the likes of Disney and other companies regarding development of VR content for the device, which may have to do with the headset's purported immersive video functionality. Finally, you can reach out and touch your favorite Disney characters without having to go to a theme park and harass out-of-work actors.
Leave Gaston alone.
But his bulge! Now it's time for the Quick Bulge, brought to you by Secretlab, the designers of chairs engineered to keep you incredibly comfortable for long hours at work and play. Their Titan Evo 2022 chair features 4-way lumbar support, ultra-comfortable lines of different seat material, and more. All chairs come with up to a 5-year extended warranty and a 49-day return policy. So head to the link in the description and check out Secretlab today. Secret's out. Seriously, how do you remember the Stone Age? Do you own an Animus? Anyway, quick bits. The fruit company we haven't shut up about yet has reportedly cut the 2023 MacBook Pro's SSD performance. Another SSD story, baby! Multiple outlets have shown that the new $2,000 entry-level 14-inch MacBook Pro's 512GB SSD has significantly slower read and write speeds than its 2021 counterpart. Honestly though, it's the entry-level MacBook Pro. If you want better performance than a 2-year-old laptop, you'll have to cough up a bit more than spare change. Maybe try the thrift store? Hackers attempted to blackmail Riot Games after getting their hands on the source code for League of Legends, Teamfight Tactics, and a legacy anti-cheat platform. The hackers wanted $10 million, so I'm guessing they must have wanted to buy a fully spec'd MacBook Pro to avoid the SSD issue.
It's an Apple, Michael. How much could it cost? $20?
In a lengthy Twitter thread, Riot stated they wouldn't be paying the fee and that they are working hard to investigate the methods used and impact of the attack, proving that Riot is way better at taking an L than Riot's player base. Don't at me. NASA has announced they are going to test nuclear thermal rockets in partnership with the Pentagon's Defense Advanced Research Project Agency, or DARPA. Such rockets produce thrust by harnessing the heat created by a nuclear fission reactor. The space agency said the partnership with DARPA will benefit both agencies, and probably the middle class. NASA will get rockets that could reduce transit times for future Mars missions, but I'm not sure what the Pentagon will get out of creating rocket-propelled thermonuclear reactors. A Twitch streamer has started a playthrough of Elden Ring using their brain as the controller. Perry Cargill hooked herself up to an electroencephalogram, or EEG, and mapped different brain signals to button inputs. In a video posted online, you can see the streamer thinking, "attack," and watch her character perform an attack. She has a master's degree in psychology, so if my experience is anything to go by, she probably did this to get her parents to shut up about how her job has nothing to do with her education. Are you happy now?
All I do is think panic and then do that.
And appliance manufacturers who worked so hard to add smart device capabilities to their products just cannot fathom why you won't connect your dishwasher to the Wi-Fi. Apparently only half of smart appliance buyers connect them to the internet. I mean, if you ignore privacy concerns, the annoying subscription offers, the attempts to sell you replacement parts, and the fact that it's getting harder and harder to buy a normal dumb appliance, I can't think of a single reason why someone wouldn't want their dishwasher on their private home network. But I do know why you should come back on Friday, because you're apparently an immortal being like a Highlander or something, and there can be only one, and I want to challenge you to a duel and absorb your power, baby. There can be only fun.